The best thing that ever happened to me that I retired from boxing, because of me working out and me getting, I was so intense with this. My whole objective was hurting people and wanting to be the best, and my ego took over, and I'm like Tyson, I'm the best to ever live, and all this bullshit. And dealing with my partner Rob Hickman, I happened to embark on this, come across this thing called the Toad. Are you familiar with the Toad?
Yeah, what you're talking about is 5-methoxy
dimethyltryptamine. Oh, that's it right there, yeah.
Yeah.
And I came across that, and I smoked this, I don't know, this medicine, drug, whatever you want to call it, and stuff. And I've never been the same. I look at life different. I look at people differently. And the experience I can't even express, really. It's almost like dying and being reborn.
Yeah, I had the exact same experience. That's what it felt like to me, too. Like you stop existing. 5-methoxy is produced by your brain. But what it is it's DMT with an oxygen molecule attached to it. So regular DMT is NN dimethyltryptamine, and then 5-methoxy dimethyltryptamine is DMT with like there's a very subtle change to the molecule, and that subtle change for some reason takes away the visuals. You've done regular DMT too, right?
Yes.
Regular DMT is rich with visuals, very strange, bright, colorful, impossible to describe visuals.
It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable is the best way to put it.
Yeah, inconceivable.
But
I try to explain it to some people, my wives, and I don't have the words to explain it.
That's exactly what I would say. I've done a terrible job explaining it to everybody. Every time I've tried, it just doesn't work. But all those things, they give you perspective.
It's almost like you're dying. You're submissive. You're humble. You're vulnerable, but you're invincible still in all. It's just that weird feeling.
Well, you feel like you're part of the universe. When you're separate from your ego, you realize this whole thing, you're a part of this whole thing, and this whole thing is unstoppable. It's a gigantic, huge, all-encompassing, almost like a living thing. Life.
Joan, this is what I also realized too after going through that experience. You realize how insignificant you are sometimes without your ego.
Yes.
You realize, wow, you're not really much that you really thought you were.
Yeah, you are and you aren't. Obviously you are in everyday life. I mean, you go places, you have a dramatic effect on people. You mean a lot. You mean a lot to those people that you run into. You mean a lot to the people that you love and that love you. But it's all relative. No one is irreplaceable, but everyone is special to someone or something, and at least to themselves. But we're all the same. We're all a part of this weird, crazy, gigantic organism that's the human race.
Once you go there, it's just you don't want to do nothing else again.
Well, it puts it all into perspective. It lets you see that as much as this thing seems to be important, this is all temporary, and you're a part of forever.
And it also allows you to become comfortable with death.
Yeah.
Yeah, why does it affect the mind that way? What causes it to affect the mind that way?
They don't totally know.
That it makes it visioning. Visualize everything.
They don't totally know. They know that your brain makes it. They know that your body makes it, they should say. They know that it's produced in your liver and their lungs, and there's some evidence now because they found it in rats that the pineal gland produces it, which is that's the third eye of Eastern mysticism. That gland actually in rats, they've proven, produces DMT, and they think it does so in people too. Well, I mean, it's not something you should do all day, every day, but you can learn a lot from it. It's very beneficial and very strange that it's illegal. It's illegal.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You know, like Terrence McKenna had a joke about it because your body's making it, so everybody's holding. We all have it. It's illegal, but it's like making blood illegal. Yeah, it's weird.
It's bizarre that it's illegal. I've never felt anything like that before.
No, nothing like that.
Makes me not want to do nothing else can supersede that.
How long ago did it happen?
I don't know, around 2 months ago.
Yeah. Did you write down what happened after it happened, or did you record it?
No, I wish I did.
Yeah.
I wish I did.
Yeah, me too. It goes away like a dream, right?
It comes off, you're so scared, it starts off like this and you're like, no, yeah! That's how I start, no, I don't want to be this. I said, hey, I want this to stop now. And the guy was like, hey, you're on the ride. And I'm like, no, yeah! I love it. Yeah. I love you.
Yeah. Love everybody.
Yeah, so spazzed out.
Yeah. Did you have a hard time letting go?
At the beginning, I was fighting it. I was saying, stop. I wanted to stop now. Stop this shit now. Stop. And the guy was like, hey, the show, I'm like, I can't do it, gotta go for the ride, dude. And it was like, oh man, it's like I'm dying, things are going on my feet. I'm seeing the Aztec things, I'm seeing toads, I'm just seeing weird animals, the things are just flying. It's like another chamber, it's boom, flashing, you're like, boom.
Yeah.
And you're gone. It's like a rocket, you taking off, boom.
Yeah, it's beyond your imagination.
Yeah, it's inconceivable, can't even explain.
Quai, seu app de vídeos curtos.